So course 3 is finally out of the way and I'm excited for Sims 1. This video is primarily focused on the exam for course 3, what modules to prepare better for, what kind of questions I got in my exam, and everything. Stay tuned for the whole video because I'm going to give a whole lot of gems if you are preparing for a course 3, and let's get it. What's up everybody, my name is Harik Sharma and welcome to my YouTube channel, and I need a favor from you guys. Can you please subscribe to the channel and perhaps like the video and leave a comment? That would help me a lot and just keep me motivated, just making and pushing out more content, and appreciate it a lot. I'm gonna say that again, I appreciate you guys a lot. So let's cut to the chase. For students who are still working on their course 2 or just passed their exam, who don't know what course 3 is about and what the contents are, course 3 is primarily about condominium transactions, resale, pre-construction, new builds, and the transactions involving rural properties. Also, it focuses on residential leases and the obligations of a landlord and tenant, and your obligations as a real estate salesperson. So this is what course 3 is about. Total 9 modules and very good, valuable information in the course. So let's talk about the exam. What were the questions like and everything about the course 3 exam. Total 115 questions, just like course 2, 3 hours to attempt. Exam was virtually proctored. So the first one is not questions. There were more than a dozen that I encountered, and it gets very confusing. Trust me guys, I caught myself slipping at least twice on those not questions, even though I knew they were those type of questions, but you know, it gets very confusing. So my tip would be to bookmark all the not questions and just review them at the end, just to double verify you answered them correctly. So you want to make sure you got your residential Tenancies Act down on your fingertips. There were, a few questions from there, I would say more than a few. So you got to make sure what are the obligations, tenant, landlord, your obligations as a real estate salesperson, does Residential Tenancies Act apply during the interim occupancy if you decide to lease it during that time, your pre-construction condo. That one I remember off the top. And also the pet policy notices and a few other questions from Residential Tenancies Act. And also there were a couple about tenant insurance. Is tenant liable if the landlord doesn't pay the maintenance fee? The answer is no. So that one I remember. So let's talk about rural properties. What questions did I get about rural properties? Not many, but there were a few. Few questions that I remember were regarding open road shore allowances. What can you build without permission? And I think it was like 15 feet of like floating deck you can build, and what government agencies are involved in the rural properties. You got to make sure you know that. And also the services like hydro, within what range are the services free, and you gotta just gotta brush up on that topic too. And also does the cottages have to abide by the Ontario Building Code if they were built like like a long time ago? The answer is no. And that's probably it. 1 or 2 more questions, but there weren't as many questions from rural properties. Now the topic is pre-construction. There were questions from pre-construction, new builds, Ontario Terrain Warranty Program, pre-delivery inspections, how your lawyer is involved in that. What are the obligations of the builder? Can the person employed by the builder sell houses in Ontario? The answer is no. Some of those questions. And pre-construction, I already talked about the Residential Tenancies Act. Does it apply during the interim occupancy? And more questions were like, Also, there were about the few dates, the firm occupancy date, tentative occupancy date, those ones. And the last one, the condo resale, just the normal, same rules apply as of houses, but few different things like status certificate, maintenance fees, and everything. So, just the basic questions, nothing too complicated from there. And also the last one and the most important one, there were maths questions, guys. And that caught me off guard because I didn't expect, I was kind of expecting them during the course 2 exam, but because there was a lot of maths content in course 2 and I didn't get like a single maths question in course 2. So I was like, okay, course 3, it don't matter. So, but like it just caught me by surprise. There were questions regarding GDS ratio, 35% for condos, 28 for houses, since course 3 is about condos. So 35 is your number. There were questions about, there was one maths question about top-up rent, and you had to calculate that one. And first and last deposit, rather simple, nothing much. But 3-4 maths question, I was like, wow, Humber College is on one right now. But it was good, nothing too complicated. And I passed the course. I got like 85 or something. But I'm happy, and I'm very excited for simulation session 1. And my session is from I think April 4 till April 8. If anybody watching right now is currently enrolled in that one, reach out, man. And hope you guys liked the video. And again, I'm gonna need a favor from you guys. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, and hope you guys have an amazing day.